Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we are tackling a really important question for anyone in crypto. How on earth do you pick the right global exchange? I know, it can feel like a huge task, but hang in there because we're going to give you a simple, powerful framework to get it right. Okay, let's just get right into it. You see the ads everywhere, you hear all the big names thrown around, but with literally hundreds of exchanges out there, it's so easy to get lost in all the marketing noise. And listen, making the wrong choice here isn't just a small mistake. It can put your actual money at serious risk. So what are we really looking for? I think our source material nails it. A top-quality exchange isn't just some app to buy and sell coins. No, it's a critical bridge. It connects the world of traditional finance that we all know with this new, exciting world of crypto. It's basically a piece of financial infrastructure, and you need it to be absolutely rock solid. So what's a real-world risk of picking a second-rate exchange? Well, let's talk about something called slippage. You've probably experienced this. It's that frustrating moment when you click buy expecting one price, but your order actually fills out a worse one. On smaller exchanges with less trading volume, this becomes what our source calls a silent profit killer. It just slowly eats away at your gains trade by trade. So how do we dodge those bullets and find a platform we can actually trust? Well, lucky for us, the source gives us a fantastic framework. We're going to walk through the 5 pillars of a quality exchange. Seriously, think of this as your personal checklist for making a smart decision. So here they are, the big 5. First, accessibility. Can you trade easily on your phone, on your desktop, wherever you are? Second, automation. Are there good tools for setting up trading bots or algorithms? Third, custody. Is the security good enough for big money institutions? Fourth, and this is a big one, liquidity. Are there enough buyers and sellers to prevent that slippage we just talked about? And finally, compliance. Is the exchange playing by the rules and following international laws? You put these 5 together and you've got the blueprint for a great exchange. And look, this isn't just some marketing checklist of fancy features. Think of these pillars like the foundation of a house. If even one of them is weak, the whole thing is shaky. But when they're all strong, they create that foundation of trust and reliability you absolutely need to have peace of mind. And that trust, it really boils down to a few of those key pillars. It means strict compliance, following all the know your customer rules. It means deep liquidity, so you get fair prices on your trades. And critically, it means institutional-grade custody, which includes something called segregated funds. That just means your money is kept separate from the company's money. It's what protects you if the exchange ever gets into trouble. All right, so that's the theory. Now for the fun part. Let's apply this framework to a few of the industry titans mentioned in our source material and see how they stack up. First up, you knew they were coming, the behemoth Binance. They're called the Liquidity King for a very good reason. As the biggest exchange in the world, they have more trading volume than anyone else, and that is a massive advantage for you as a trader. Now what's fascinating here is the trade-off, right? The pros are huge. That amazing liquidity means almost no slippage. Plus, if you use their own BNB coin, the fees can be insanely low. But, and this is a big but, all that power comes with a cost. The interface can be really intimidating if you're just starting out, and you definitely need to keep an eye on their ongoing talks with regulators around the world. Okay, next up is Bybit, which has really built its name as the professional's choice. Their bread and butter is derivatives and more advanced trading tools. Their entire system is built for pure speed, able to handle thousands of trades every single second. And you can really see their laser focus in this breakdown. The pros are all about giving pro traders what they want. High leverage, great tools for managing risk, and a dashboard that just clicks for experienced users. The downside? Well, it's a direct result of that focus. They don't have as many easy on-ramps for regular money, dollars or euros, as a do-it-all platform like Binance. And to round things out, let's look at MXC, which our source calls the altcoin gateway. If your game is all about finding those hidden gems, getting in early on new and undiscovered tokens, then this is the exchange that was basically built for you. They're famous for listing new projects way faster than most other platforms. The pros here are tailor-made for that high-risk, high-reward gem hunter. You get 0 trading fees on a lot of pairs, a mind-bogglingly huge list of assets to explore, and in some places, you can sign up without a ton of personal info. The trade-off is more of a practical one. When you pack that much choice into one place, yeah, the mobile app can feel a little cramped.
So, we've got the framework, we've seen how it works with some of the biggest names out there. So now what? How do you take all this and actually make the final call for yourself?
It really just comes down to asking yourself 3 simple but super important questions. Number 1, is this exchange compliant and legal where I live? That's non-negotiable. Number 2, does it have good liquidity for the specific coins I want to trade? And number 3, and please don't overlook this one, if something goes wrong, is there a real person I can talk to? Good customer service is worth its weight in gold. At the end of the day, our source reminds us that in a space that changes as fast as crypto, some things are timeless. And this quote just says it all. The core principles of trust, transparency, and security remain evergreen. No matter what flashy new features come along, these are the fundamentals that will always, always matter most.
And that kind of leaves us with one last big question to think about. This whole space is evolving at light speed. With Web3 and decentralized finance getting bigger every day, what will the next great exchange even look like? The core principles we talked about today will still be crucial, but the platforms themselves, they might look totally different. And honestly, that's what makes this all so exciting to watch. Thanks for joining us.